Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning to you all, wherever you are. Today happens to be the 14th day in the month of February in the year of 2023. My people, gonna know what today represent you. They say today na the day of love, where Igbo people call Valentine, abi Valentine. I don't know what it signifies, so I don't know who is this Valentine. Whether it's a living or dead person, I don't know, because we Africans, most of the things we are celebrating, we don't even know the meaning. Valentine might be a sinner that died in the course of his sin, and the Igbo people will bring it to us that we must celebrate. That is how the Africans show their cultural heritage and embrace the white man God and whatever they represent. Anything they bring, you will hear they celebrate this, they celebrate that. You hear me? That is how they brought church to us in Nigeria. Instead of you saying the Catholic Church of Nigeria or whatever it is, you are calling a Roman Catholic. Roman is not a Nigerian, and it can never be a Nigerian language. It's from the Roman kingdom. That is how you see it. And they will be calling the names of the saints. We don't die, you. I beg. Where our descents of our blessed memories. Our forefathers. Are they not able to answer saints? Most of themselves died, knowing fully well that they don't know anything about women. Or even their marriage is just one man, one wife. But you found out that these Oyibo people that brought all this into us, they are the worst sinner you can ever find on earth. Everything that is forbidden on this earth is being committed by all these people. Yet, our people have not thinking it is right time we retrace our cultural heritage and embrace our culture and tradition. Everything we keep copying. We copy their way of life. We copy their religion. We copy everything. Look at the people that said they bring church to us and we believed in them. They are now the one that is sanctioning a same-sex marriage, and they put it in their constitution. And we are in Africa celebrating them. Wow! I beg, let me ask you, Africans, our moon never too much. It don't do now. It don't do. This is why they keep on calling us monkeys. Imagine a white man will come and show you the way to heaven, but the way to his own country, it is forbidden. This heaven that only black people are aspiring to go. I beg, if I may ask you, I am not a hypocrite, neither am I an antichrist. Is there any place called heaven? Because to me, to my own understanding, the only heaven you can think about, as long as this life is concerned, when you are suffering on this earth, you live and die in poverty, my dear, you are in hellfire. When you are enjoying the things of this life, everything that life have to offer, whether good or whatever it is, you are enjoying all of them, my dear, that is your own heaven. That is my own understanding. I don't know about yours. Because if there's any place called heaven, our pastors who keep having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even acquiring private jet for their unborn generation, and they keep telling you that there's a what do they call it? There's a treasure in heaven that where you can enjoy. Why can't they go that place and enjoy that treasure instead of sending you poor to go there and enjoy? Why they are rich on earth enjoying their own treasure, in their own treasure? Just like one TikTok video that I watched, one girl cried out and said, "God is enough. That they are in heaven, you bring them to earth for them to come and suffer and fight for the heaven again. Say, what is the need?" And he keep telling God that, "God, you are owing me a lot of money, that God is owing me." He said, "I cannot coagulate or go deep into that very, very news. But if I have my way, I will have included it in this broadcast. But I don't want anything that will make my video a copyright. If not, because I have seen the video in many platforms with different captions and a lot of things. So I don't want to get it involved. I can only give you some clips or some of the things that the little girl or that very speaker said concerning this heaven that we are talking about." And the girl keep on and talking and said, that God is owing him much. That how can you tell me that we have mansions on earth, whereby in heaven, whereby on earth she is suffering? He said God even bring him, not even a good country, but brought her to Nigeria. Look at the condition of Nigeria now. And the people of Nigeria and the pastors keep giving the hope there's a mansion in heaven, while they are busy acquiring mansions, having any kind of businesses that can never collapse, even in 30 generations to come. Yet they keep promising you heaven and whatever it is. So my good people, please, I don't want to talk too much. Today is the day of love. Yes, today is Valentine, a day of love. When we talk about love, what kind of love are you practicing? Are you practicing a love of a man and woman? Are you practicing a love of taking a woman to somewhere else and do whatever that is not supposed? Love means when you love yourself, you love your fellow human being as you love yourself. Show love to those people out there who have nobody to care for them. Show love to the people out there who have nobody to even tell them, how are you or happy Valentine. When they talk about love, not means in a negative form. Practice it in a positive form. Show love to the needy. Show love to the homeless. Our orphanage have people that is full, to the brim. All orphanages, they full to the brim. Those are our brothers and sisters that are in IDPs. Those people, they need love as well. Not only your family, you can show love. Not only your wife, your girlfriend, your fiancé, whoever you want to take on a ride or whatever. That is not the people that need the love. The love we are talking about is agape love. That is what it represents. But we, people of the world, who have turned it upside down. We have made February 14 as a day that young girls divide themselves. We have made January 14 to February 14 to be a day that many people do the things that they will regret in their entire life. That is not the kind of love February 14 is all about. I am just speaking my mind. I don't know about you. I don't know how you understand it. But generally, what February 14 is talking about is agape love. Love from your heart. Not deceitful love. Not love of, oh, I will buy iPhone 14 for you, iPhone 15 and iPhone 18 and iPhone 31. At the end of the day, the person end up getting nothing because you have gotten what you want from either from he or from she. Practice this love. Let it be from your heart. Let it not be a deceitful love. A love that will make anybody that encounters it remain in tears for the whole of his or her life. Hear this word and it shall be well with you. So my good people, if this is your first time of hearing this voice, you are keep wondering, who is this? I still remain. My voice never change. Come rain, come sunshine. As wicked voice never change, my own can never change. Yes, if it change, that means I can't fit. I still remain Okute Daily Talk, where you will speak to you the undiluted truth, where you hear nothing but the truth, where you hear the news that you never know how you can get it. We bring it to your doorsteps. That is why it is necessary. Go to that right side of your YouTube now and hit that subscription button. Otherwise, I will stop giving news. So my people, if this is your first time of hearing my voice or joining us on this very platform, you are most and highly welcomed. I sent to you the agape love which February 14 stipulates. Not the one of going to different clubhouse or whatever it is, all in the name of showing love. That is not love. That is deceitful. That is, I said what? It is deceitful. So my good people, let us move straight into the business of this very day. Do not touch the dial. I am here with you. And make sure you subscribe, because subscription is free. You are not going to pay any money to do it. I wonder why some people will be watching your content, whatever, whether it is good or bad. Subscribe, because if you are the one that posted it, somebody will subscribe for you. Haba, Awogini, say make I begin to knock my head on the wall before you subscribe. In fact, I'm knocking my head on the wall now. If I break my head, I'll come and hold you hostage. I'll come and hold you responsible, not hostage, sorry to say. So my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and lovers of mankind, I am here again. I don't land like Land Rover, please. Don't mind my word or the way I speak this morning, because one day, him and I will actually make it fine. I'm going to hear so that body and soul will be together. But whatever it is, The most important thing there is this: do not mind the errors in my word. After all, somebody went to a national radio station to say Balabulu Bulaba it was doctored. So you can also tell my own is doctored. Let there be somebody out there to defend me. I'm a human being. I mean, because I never make them. I will still make them like them. I be people who make them, they carry 2 heads. They don't carry 2 heads, they have only 1 head. That's why they bend their own in an illegal way. Me, I will make my own in legal way. IPOB speaks on 2020 general elections. So what are they speaking of? That is what I brought to us today. One day, just hit the pagam because we don't take off. They prescribe the indigenous people of Biafra, where the IPOB has said that it has no interest in the forthcoming 2023 general selections. This one now, IPOB, they talk about. And hence, it is not connected to any attack on the facilities of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Nigeria News, in collaboration with the Okute Daily Talk and Point newspapers, report that the Biafra agitators have been accused of perpetrating attacks on some facilities of the electoral body in parts of the southeast, especially within Ihiala local government area of Anambra State, and also Hitokwa in Osu local government area of Imo State. Chai, these people, I don't know how I want to explain this one. Reacting to this very news, however, the media publicity secretary of the sessionist, where named Iman Powerful, he don't come out talk in a statement where happened yesterday, will be Monday, that the group's only interest is getting a referendum date to decide its political, social, and economic affiliations either in a united Nigeria or independent of Biafra nation. This one is coming from Iman Powerful. IPOB also denied directing any sit at home. They're gonna hear them, sound and clear. In the southeast, during the election period, urging residents to disregard the rumored order making the rounds by the Simon Ekpa faction of the IPOB, where they call autopilot. I beg, this one where they talk to now, where be more powerful. This one na manual. Where Simon Ekpa faction na autopilot. So let us follow the instruction from the manual pilot, because autopilot fit drive us go where we don't know. If they call us go where we don't know, according to that woman where they cry. According to Powerful, those attacking INEC facilities were primarily funded and sponsored by unscrupulous politicians to demonize IPOB and Eastern Security Networks. We know about this for a very long time, so we are not bothered because I can't see for very soon. The statement read, IPOB condemned the recent attacks on INEC offices and the staff in the Ihiala local government area of Anambra State. The criminal gangs operating within Ihiala local government and also in Tokwa, in also local government area Imo State, are primarily funded and sponsored by the unscrupulous politicians to demonize IPOB and our Eastern Security Network operatives. We maintain that we have no interest in the selection process called Nigeria election, according to Iman Powerful. Hence, we refrain from making any statement concerning the Jamboree. When this old boy, he knocked me boy for one of my ear. Our only demand is a referendum date for us to decide our political, social, and economic future either in a united Nigeria or independent Biafra nation. Another year now. IPOB and ESN operatives did not ask any group to attack INEC facilities for whatever reason, nor did we issue any sit-at-home order within the election period. Federal government of Nigeria, Biafran government of Nigeria, I hope when they hear this news, I hope when they listen to this news, maybe tomorrow night anything will happen. Instead of when I'm going to call on non-government, and I begin to call IPOB and ESN. And I know the formation of a non-government, now Nigerian security personnel, now them form that section of the people that is giving us unrest in the southeastern part of the country. Anybody liking IPOB to the malicious sit-at-home order must be very ignorant. IPOB has its own channels to disseminate information through its media and publicity secretary, Iman Powerful, or an official IPOB memo signed by the head of the Directorate of the State of Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Cheka Edoziemu. Any IPOB public information not from the above mentioned channels should be disregarded, according to a man powerful. Powerful all the residents of the Southeast region to disregard false information linking IPOB to criminal activities of infiltrators and collaborators. He stressed that IPOB volunteers and ESN operatives would make Biafra very uncomfortable for criminal gangs paid to intimidate the residents and blackmail its peaceful movement. Nigeria security agencies who have been hiding, abetting, and supporting these criminals recruited and funded by politicians must stay clear, because we will unleash our venom on those who want to blackmail IPOB and its ESN. The task ahead is enormous, and our enemies are relentlessly exploiting every means to destroy IPOB through this election, but we won't allow them to continue in their obnoxious plan to destroy IPOB and ESN operatives and derail our freedom march. It is not gonna happen, according to Emma Powerful. The attacks on INEC facilities within this period are not supported by IPOB, because that will not add any positive value to our struggle. We are only seeking Biafra freedom through peaceful means and not through violence, the statement reads. On a hearing, so people that will begin to call IPOB tomorrow or ESN or anything that got to do with sit at home or attacks on INEC facilities or government properties, IPOB have washed their hands off from it. If there's anything that happened within the election period or after the election period, please, you people should hold the faction of the autopilot. They are the one that is perpetrating all those acts. Breaking news again. Odudu agitators and IPOB plotting to disrupt general elections. Police IG states. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alikali Baba, has revealed that the police has intelligence that Odua nation agitators have concluded plans to disrupt the peace, security, and electoral processes in the Southwest geopolitical zone. He stated this as a strategic meeting which they hold with the Command Police Commissioner, Zonal AIGs, and Deputy Inspector Generals of Police on Monday, which they concluded in Abuja. The IGP said, furthermore, illegal small arms and light weapons trafficking are being utilized to advance political violence, political extremism, and intolerance, while cyberbullying for politics ends is on the rise daily. Also, kidnapping, armed robbery, cultism, and thuggery, some of which have political undertones or consequences, constitute major security threats to our democracy. Similarly, violent secessionist campaigns by IPOB and ESN members, which have been targeted at various symbols of democratic governance, including INEC assets, police stations, and personnel, as well as other security agencies and federal government infrastructures, all in an effort to disrupt the 2023 general elections in the Southeast geopolitical zone, according to Inspector General of Police, IG, Alekali Baba Ahmed. Other crimes of national security importance, which could undermine our efforts towards entrenching a peaceful electionary process, if not adequately curtailed, include banditry and terrorism, which have ravaged many communities in the Northwest and North Central, with adverse effects on the economic and social well-being of the residents. Other major crimes are the growing activities of the Odudua nation agitators, who, from intelligence sources, have been attempting to amass weapons and mobilize other resources towards disrupting the peace, security, and electoral processes in the Southwest geopolitical zone, according to IG Alikali. He said, despite foregoing, the Nigerian police force has responsibility to stabilize the internal security order within the country before, during, and after the election. Consequently, I am reiterating that You ensure no political actor or miscreant is able to subdue any part of the civil space under your command. This one is order where IG don't they give all the local police or local vigilantes. Beyond these mandates, under the Electoral Act of 2022 as amended, the Nigerian police is primarily responsible for securing the public peace and the territorial integrity of the country before, during, and after the elections, and this remains sacrosanct. This includes working with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and other intelligence and security agencies in the country, including both local and foreign observers, towards delivering a peaceful, free, fair, and credible elections. Further to this, you are to preclude the activities of quasi-security agents who may be employed by politicians from participating in the electoral processes. Likewise, ensure that you closely monitor the illicit activities of the civilian Joint Task Force, National Union and of Road Transport Workers, Amatoku, Ebubago, and Hunters Association, and other state-owned security outfits with a view to checkmating their activities within your own jurisdictions. When I don't hear am, this one so we take here more. Court you don't remind this lady where people they queue for line for banks and ATMs. They look for new naira note. He just start dealing with the bank managers where they come carry a lot of new naira note. Give her. She don't go for where they do party. Now so she just they spray. They match on top. They spray. They match on top. Government come call am say, my dear, you need to come on. Let us know how we go reason this matter. As you read there, that's what they baba. Now they don't remand am for Kirikiri prison. They say na be actress, I be actress. Na them sabi you, but let us see what happens. Court remands actress in Kirikiri for spraying new naira notes. A federal high court sitting in Ikoyi, Lagos, has remanded an actress Uluwa Daresimi Omoseyin 31 at Kirikiri Correctional Center pending the determination of her bail application. When they tell her say make on account that for this country, I don't talk say hey, now our tradition, now our culture, you must spray money. If you gather those money that you carry in wraps and be spraying it in wrap, as you spray and the person go just catch am like the way they catch football. As you just throw am, you go catch am just like they did during the time of Obi Kubana. We throw and finish. People wait there don't know how much we spray. But you spray all of them one after the other. And the way you are spraying it, that is how you match it. Go to other countries, how they value their money. But in Nigeria, oh no. They don't match. Even 1,000 naira will be the highest denomination currency in Nigeria. They don't match them. Even you can find it anywhere. That is how Nigeria have been falling. Now, after spraying, now you will spray inside Kirikiri prison. Number 5. Nigeria News report that Omoseyin was apprehended by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Fraud-Related Offences Commission, which is ICPC, on Wednesday, February 1, 2023, for spraying naira notes at an event. The ICPC, however, handed her over to the Economic Financial Crimes Commission for a proper investigation. Omoseyin was arraigned on Monday by EFCC before the court on a 2-count charge. One of the counts reads that you, Oluwadaresimi Omoseyin, on the 28th day of January 2023 at Monarch Event Center, Lekki, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, while dancing during a social occasion tampered with the sum of 100,000 naira issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria by spraying same in the said occasion, and you thereby committed an offence contrary to the and punishable under section 21 subsection 1 of the Central Bank Act of 2007. The second reads that you, Oluwadarasimi Omoseyin, on the 28th day of January 2023 at Monarch Event Center, Lekki, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, while dancing was during a social occasion tampered with the sum of 100,000 naira issued with by the Central Bank of Nigeria, dancing on the same in the said occasion, and you thereby committed an offence contrary to and punishable under Section 21 of Subsection 2, Subsection 1 of the Central Bank Act of 2007. The actress, however, pleaded not guilty to the offence. The prosecution counsel, Suleiman, demanded the court for a trial date, imploring that the defendant be remanded in the appropriate correctional facility. The counsel to the defendant, Adenike Gonkaus, in her response, requested the court to accept the defendant to bail until the hearing and determination of the case. No, let her remain there. As she pleaded not guilty, let her remain there. She also requested that her client be remanded in the custody of the EFCC pending the perfection of the bail terms, if so granted by the court. Nehi, we say nehi. Nehi, let her remain at the Krikri. This one is coming from the talkative, that hungry ex-minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, will be FFK. He don't talk to say the place anybody wouldn't want to go. Feni Fanika, they share the experience. So after DSS, after DSS grilling, they never grill you, finish yourself. You will go back on Wednesday to continue from where you stopped. Since you say only lie, people go to lie simply because you want to defend your principal and you want to defend APC. You keep on, that is how you lied against Obi, because Obi just keep calm. You said Obi have how many billions here? He have a case in Malaysia, he have in South Africa, and they have what do they call it? That the hero beer, which have been there for many years now, have become a haram in the history of Nigeria. That Obi never do anything. So Obi is the only one that bring brewery in Nigeria, right? And as he brought it, he employ workers have been foreign workers, they work there. You keep on lying, all sort of things, and abuse in the highest order. Now you don't cry, say no be place where anybody will want to go. You will go back there, and if car is not taken, you will stay there until after the election. A former minister of aviation, FFK, has narrated his experience on Monday in the hands of the Department of State Service (DSS) operatives. The former minister and chieftain of All Progressive Congress (APC) said he was grilled for 5 hours, and if he were to choose, he wouldn't want to go back there again. Though he said the operatives were professional and didn't torture him, the experience wasn't palatable. Nigerians recall Fani Kayode was summoned to the DSS office in Abuja, where he was interrogated over his claims of a possible coup plot between some military generals and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar. He was subsequently released on bail after hours of gruesome grilling by the secret police. Addressing a press conference after he was released, Fani Kayode revealed that he was asked to return on Wednesday for further grilling and he had not been discharged. According to him, DSA detention is not a place anybody would want to go. He said, I spent 5 hours. I was subjected to thorough grilling. They were very thorough and highly professional in their interrogation, and I was asked to go back on Wednesday for further interrogations. The place anybody wouldn't want to go, I think, is the DSS. If I were to do it a second time, I won't tweet this same way again. No, please continue tweeting. We can never stop you from tweeting here. Continue tweeting. Since you people have turned the Nigeria system into a place whereby somebody will come and lie his or her way out simply because you are defending somebody. That is how Dele Alake went on a live television, TV radio house, and said that the gaffes, most of the gaffes that their presidential candidate is making at every rally he attended is a doctored video or a doctored whatever he called it, and people are out there watching. Look at the people that want to govern Nigeria again. Lies upon lies. And you feel that the only way that the Nigerians will vote for you is by lying to them, right? Because you people have been lying before and it's been working. Not this time around. Okeke and Okaf, their eye don't open. You know, see what they did to Chimaroke. They stole him and they chased him and booed him and disgraced him in his own state. The same thing happens to this short man, Oshomole. Now Oshomole went home now and what do they call it? And they recruited talks. telling them that they must intimidate the Labour Party supporters because of what they did to him. Tony Kabaka, a well-known cultist. Tony Kabaka, a well-known nuisance in the Benin as a whole. That is the people that Osomolo went and recruit and be giving them ultimatum that they must disgrace and intimidate the Labour Party and other opposition parties, simply because they said they must win this election, whether by crook or by whatever it is being called. But what I'm here to tell you people is what? There is God, oh. There is what? There is God, oh. All these things started one day, and one day it must stop. The last year, but not the least, why our pastor carried AK-47 rifle, House on the Rock speaks. This one explanation, it doesn't make sense. This one, medicine after death. So now, if somebody want to preach against anything that is written in the Bible, he must carry AK-47 to display it. Then if somebody want to speak about dead body, that means you have to also go to the mortuary and bring a dead body inside the church, or you hang it on your neck before preaching. You people never talk what this pastor is doing. I'm not against anybody self-defense, so I'm not against it. But truth be told, you don't go to church and put what do they call it, and put fear in the lives of the people you want to preach to. If there is a kind of insecurity in the society or in around your area, or as there has been, there is insecurity in the country, all you need to do is do what? Is to employ the service of the security personnel. Let them guide your church while the service is going on, to avoid any interruption or any attack on your members. Not for you to hang AK-47 like you are carrying your handbag and cross it and say some people are looking for your trouble, and you are coming for those ones that are sleeping. What are you going to do with them? To them with the AK-47? This is uncalled for, my dear. Whatever you people are saying here can never defend this man. He is strong and has gone against the rule of Nigerian law. He has gone against the law. House on the Rock on Monday evening explained why his embattled presiding pastor in Abuja, Uche Ayebe, mounted the pulpit carrying an AK-47 rifle. Because of this action now, the policeman that gave him this AK-47 have been dismissed from the police force, and now he's facing they call it inner room prosecution or whatever. I mean, they are punishing him. He is in guard room right as I'm talking to you right now. That is what you call him. And the man that carries his AK-47 and give to you just simply because of small peanuts you are giving to them. Because I know you people, you only good in taking, not good in giving. Nigeria News record that Pastor Ayebe has caused a stir on Sunday when he mounted the pulpit with an AK-47 rifle. Some people are looking for my trouble, and I came here prepared, according to him. Today, there are some pastors with the gift of divination who go about ripping people off. This is why we carry our guns and defend ourselves. I will particularly be coming very soon for some of you sleeping in the church, he told his congregation, resulting in a laughter. But the actions of the clergyman was met with a condemnation outside his church, resulting in his detention on Monday. Whether he had been freed, I cannot tell at the time of this filling this report. Reacting to the controversy in a statement on Monday, House on the Rock said each pastor carried the gun to illustrate his messages to the congregation. The statement reads, on Sunday, February 12th, a resident pastor of a House on the Rock Church, Abuja, Pastor Uche Ayebe, in a statement about fighting the good fight with spiritual weapons, carried an unloaded gun to illustrate his message on guiding your faith. Fight with spiritual weapons. Is AK-47 now a spiritual weapon or physical one? My dear, Pastor Uche has been a leader in the House on the Rock, Abuja, since 1999 and has always shown exemplary leadership. However, he realizes that even with the best of intentions, carrying a gun to illustrate his message was ill-advised and regrettable. Without hesitation, Pastor Uche has acknowledged the gravity of his action and apologizes unreservedly for them. As a church, House on the Rock rejects all forms of violence and we stand on the good news, gospel of Jesus Christ, which embraces peace and goodwill for all mankind. We are cooperating fully with the authorities as they carry out their investigations into this incident, and we will continue to engage internally to ensure this break in protocol does not happen again in this life or the life to come. Maybe we should agree with you or maybe we should disagree with you. But the point I'm making here is that what you did was totally wrong. It was 100% wrong. You want to defend yourself, you want to preach any good news, you made it clear here that what you are trying to preach to them is how to fight a spiritual warfare. Then how can you fight a spiritual warfare with AK-47? Okay, tomorrow if you are preaching about camel or whatever, or donkey or Satan, please make sure you go and bring Satan, hang it on your neck like a handbag and be preaching to people. Because that is exactly what it means. It's not the only gun that is stated in the Bible. There are a lot of animals, donkey, camels, whatever that are being stated. So each time you are preaching all these things, please make sure you get them physically to illustrate it to the general public or to your members for them to understand. Since they have become daft that they cannot know the difference between spiritual warfare and physical warfare. And you people are here to defend him. It's all right, defendants of evil. I greet you now, Ado. So my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and lovers of mankind, this is where we're coming to the end of this broadcast. Today, Valentine, make it go show love to those ones who have nobody to show them love. Those motherless and fatherless, the orphanages, those ones, the street beggars, who are out there on daily basis looking for love. Even if not half love you give to them, they will appreciate. So make sure you are out there to show them their love. I am back here again to remind you that this is my channel where you hear the truth and nothing but the truth. If you are not subscribed to this channel, rush you, hit that subscription button. It is free of charge. You are not going to pay any money. It is free of charge. So as you subscribe, make sure you make any of my videos that you like, let it go viral so that every Okeke and Okore out there will hear it, digest it, and also extract the wisdom from it, because every of my broadcast or content have its own wisdom. So all these people that always throng into my comment section to attack me, listen to the clip and also do what? Extract your own wisdom. That is how it is. That is why I combine news to make sure that if you don't get your wisdom from the section A, you will get it from section B, section C, or as many as you want. As you do that, may the Almighty bless you, Neke, bless you in Ori, bless you in Afo, and also bless you in Nkwa. That is the market, the 4 market days that present the 4 corners of the earth. Until I come your way again, bye for now. Kemesiano.